Record. Welcome, Reckless Rounders. This is Robert here, and after a long time, I'm finally making a video again. This league did not really go as planned for various reasons. So I did not have too much time to play PoE, so it's just a bunch of private and work-related stuff that, yeah, made me take some time off. But here I am with the presentation, the showcase of the build that I was rocking during the league. There's actually not too much to talk about since it is actually just a one-to-one copy of the Caustic Arrow Trickster that Taki had showcased. Mixed up a little bit when it comes to the skill setup, but the passive tree and the itemization is pretty much one-to-one taken from an excellent forum guide where this Caustic Arrow setup was showcased on a Ranger, I think on a, was it a Pathfinder? Might have been a Pathfinder, might have been a Deadeye, I don't know. I chose to do it as a Trickster, mainly because the high sustain. So every time we kill something with damage over time, we get a lot of life and mana back, and that certainly helps during map clear and is also very nice during the metamorphs. As soon as you get an ad phase and the ads pop out, then you're basically unkillable unless you get hit by a one-shot, which of course, as you can see from the death counter, happens quite a lot. So to go a little bit deeper into the build, I'm going to pop open a tier 16 primordial pool. So right now my Atlas is just awakening level 2. I still don't have all the stones because, as I said, I didn't play too much, but I managed to kill Awakener at level 0 on the last portal. But that has nothing to do with the character being weak. That's just me not being good at the game and just freaking out at mechanics. So we're going to do this, and while I'm running through the map, I explain a little bit more how far I got with the character. It's definitely not fully optimized. There's still some things that that can be improved. Actually, and plus I also forgot what map modifiers this map had, because it's unidentified. It is triple sextanted, and I think I have less recovery, so the life is actually shooting up. The life and the mana is shooting up a lot slower than it should be. So if you see my health and my mana dip, then that's because of the map mods, but you actually cannot see them because it's also an unID'd map, so yeah. Also, I'm probably gonna die against the Syndicate because they are absolutely terrifying in 16s. So, yeah, Elrion especially. There's one down. Elrion, I'm actually super afraid of you. Is he running away or what's happening? Oh, yeah, he's fleeing. Okay. Alright, we actually finished that. So let's actually clear the pack here and then go a little bit more into the build. What was I saying? So yeah, it's not fully optimized as far as gems is concerned. So I am running a 6-link plus 3 bow, which took me 7 attempts with fossil crafting to get. So the way you do this, you use a corroded, a jagged, and a metallic fossil, and then you have a chance of getting the plus 3 bow. And since this is a solo self-found project, delving enough to get those fossils and then having to do it like 7 times until it actually happens was a little bit annoying, but I'm quite happy that I finally got this bow. And we quickly say this, so this is over, and continue on. Other than that, the rest of the gear is just standard rares, and some of them pretty crappy. One unique item, but that's just like an accident that happened, is Crown of the Inward Eye, which is, I guess, a league item? I actually don't know. Like I said, I started PoE today the first time after like a month of not playing because I had other stuff to do. And obviously Mr. Syndicate guy is now doing stuff and are completely distracting me and preventing me from continuing what I actually wanted to say. Alright, maybe I should have turned the dialogue off. Yeah, so I linked the builds, the POB to the YouTube video, as well as the shut up, Haku, please.
I cannot abide this continual dishonor, Exile.
So shut up. I will link the path of building and the build guide in the YouTube description if you're interested. It's a very fun build, especially it suits my playstyle of not rushing, even though it is actually fairly quick on its feet. So it has like 150% move speed without me actually pressing a flask or something, which is quite cool. You don't see that here because there's lots of chilled ground. But in general, it moves really fast, and I'm so lazy when it comes to flasked pianos. I usually only use my flasks during like really tough encounters, which is very ineffective. But like I said, I'm lazy. And I discovered that Smoke Mine is a thing. Smoke Mine is just so beautiful. I think I want to use it on all characters from now on. It's kind of shitty that you have to press like 2 buttons to use a movement skill. But Smoke Mine is so nice defensively and also giving you that extra speed boost that it's totally worth it. I will die against this boss because I haven't fought this boss for a long time. Also, this build is definitely not a boss killer. I did the Awakener fight with it, and like I said, I managed it on level 0, but I died so often because of like 0 mitigation. The only defense is basically to try to not get hit and to rely on your dodge pretty much, aggro, phase aggro and stuff. And for bosses, I don't really have a lot going. I do have the totems that the ballista totems that I use with Toxic Rain. That helps a lot because it slows down bosses a bit and also it contributes a little bit to damage. I'm using it with Culling Strike, which also helps a little bit for bossing and is also really nice for metamorphs. But yeah, it's definitely it's more like a pleasant and stress-free mapper than a good boss character. I also played some other characters. I tried to play Cycloner with the Terminus S, but I never found the Terminus S, so that was a bit of a problem. I also found an Astral Projector, which dropped from me from one of the Metamorph bosses in Tarn's Laboratory. That was super nice. That meant I could check out Shockwave Totem again, which is a skill that I really, really liked in the past and played a lot. But I didn't play it for the last like probably 3 years because why would you? Shockwave Totem was kind of dead in the water, but with Astral Projector, super nice to play. Yeah, but then again, ran out of time. Anything good here? Not really. Then I spent also some time in Wolzen, obviously, since that came out last weekend. Enjoyed it a lot. Shat my pants for the Act 2 boss. Finished the campaign, started the end game, and it's kind of I don't know. I think I want to play a little bit more of this character and maybe do some challenges and ride the hype train once it arrives, which is like 1 week from now, and prepare myself for the next league, where I'm counting on them doing something with wand skills, since I actually really want to play a wand character again. And I'm not so sure if it's a good idea, because the characters that I build, even if I follow a build guide, they end up not so great against bosses like this one. But this one has somewhat decent sustain as soon as there are like some ads and I manage to get a kill, even if I take a decent hit. The Trickster perks get you up and running nicely, so that has been working out great for me. Let's see if I can die here. I probably will die here. Those encounters are super rough in tier 16, so I'm actually already almost dead. Last time I did one of the researches here, I was too slow, so they destroyed all the stuff before I could kill them, and they killed me. So yeah, whatever. I'm bad at this game, but the character is super fun, and if you want to check it out, yeah, go to that forum guide and look at the POB when it comes to skills and such. Just very quickly, when it comes to gems, it's a caustic arrow, damage on full life, vicious projectiles, empower, void manipulation, and swift affliction. For me, the caustic arrow itself, the gem, is still at level 20 because I corrupted like 8 gems and they all either down leveled or gain quality, and also my empower is not level 3 yet, it's just a level 2 empower. So damage wise there's still something to gain, but at the rate which I am dying might not be happening soon. Still super fun, looking forward to the next league. We'll continue to play this character, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon. That's it for my update. Have a nice time.